Okay.
Go
So
Smith,
yeah.
please.
So so in regards to that, that's a great idea, right, CJ? Because the
Absolutely.
biggest thing with events is you have to have a decent amount of products on your table.
Yeah,
Now,
show and tell. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So also what Nick said is that they are not recommending that you sell products at the event.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're very much against you selling products at the event. You're supposed
Right.
to be there to expose the products and then register the individuals, but not to sell at these events.
Carol has
And if, go
Mhm.
ahead, Miss Carol.
Could you co-host me, please, Lovely?
Oh,
Thank you.
Miss Carol.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Will you
Good morning, Carol.
explain, if you got a minute? You said that this was an event that was held when that they talked about this?
Yesterday on that meeting that they had, they have it once a month. I did not remember, so I was not on there. So Nick was just relaying to me what was covered.
Okay. I wasn't on that either. I haven't heard anything about it, and I will talk to Nick. But my question is, because when I looked at my, they sent the notice out very late. It was like, I looked at when they sent it out, it was at 12:30. The meeting started at 1. But I don't look at my WhatsApp all day long. So I would like for them to post stuff earlier. They had to post it the day before.
That's what they should have done.
That they were gonna have it, but they didn't give you no information. It only said it's gonna be tomorrow, but there was no information. She didn't post the time or the Zoom link until 12:35. I looked at it last night because I was very disappointed because I wanted to be on that Zoom. Well, they gotta start posting stuff sooner. That will really make a difference for a lot of us who are not working, that we can see it. And then the other thing about it, did they record that yesterday? That video that we can go back and look at? Do anybody know?
I don't think it was recorded, but you can ask Nick, but he didn't say anything about it being recorded. Okay. I know they did not record the last one, so, but yeah, that's a problem there where we should call them. They need to post that a day ahead so people know.
That would really work. I just want to say teamwork is what it's all about. And I know Atomy does a lot to try to help us. Just praying that everybody else will get on board to do things to help other people. But I just appreciate you all for what you're doing every day. I can't get on every day because a lot of time I'm out. But when I can, I do share it with everybody on my team so they can get on, and some do get on that are not working. So continue to do what you're doing, Novelet and CJ and Nick. Is really making a difference. We just have to continue to help one another. And I just want to say how much I appreciate you all.
Okay, thank you. So yes, so those who are into doing a lot of events, check with the company in regards to that because they are willing to help you.
Yay. I think I'm the first one to be helped. I was about to ask to you this morning that if I could call you.
Atomy?
No,
oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, to ask about flyer because I don't know how to, how much it would cost me, and to ask you if you can make a flyer and I send the money for that.
Oh, I'm not a big flyer person.
Oh, Nick, someone.
Yeah, that would not be me. But I'm hoping the company will start doing something like that. But yeah, I'm not a flyer person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I make
that's something I need to learn to do because I do have Canva. So I need to learn to go in there and start making my own flyers. I just have to make that decision to start learning. Because I don't typically make them. Go ahead.
This is Benjamin. I am an educator and I'm a retired teacher and I taught Canva. So it'll be great. I heard someone else talk about Canva. It would
Can
be
you do a
great.
Canva training for us one day?
Yes,
Please.
yes.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. I'm glad I said that because I really need to learn how to use Canva.
Yes,
Okay. So like a Friday,
Yeah.
because
sure.
Friday is like a,
Really
how,
lucky.
okay. How about next Friday?
Yes, next Friday we could do
Okay.
a Canva.
Wonderful. So for those of us who has Canva and is struggling how to use it, because I went in there, I know we can make QR codes in there, and I was trying
Mhm.
to figure out where to go to make the QR codes. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, and
So
I
I
will go over
appreciate
that.
that.
You're welcome.
Great.
I
Thank you.
also I
Mm-hmm.
also called the company yesterday too, and they are very nice. Um, so I will I would suggest to use that number that's in our website and call the
Mm-hmm.
company. They are very supportive of everything. They showed me where to go to get posters, where to go to get the flyers, where to go to get certain information that I needed. So, and if they didn't know it, then they had a suggestion of another person that can help me with my information that was needed. So I suggest to, use that phone number to call the company.
Yes. And everyone should have that phone number saved. It's the
Yeah.
Atomy number. It's at the bottom of your website.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to call
Oh,
them today.
yeah. So, whatever questions you have, call them. They're pretty good with, as Mr. Benjamin said. But everyone should have a Tommy number saved in their contact. It's on the
Yeah.
bottom of your website.
Gonna ask Benjamin to reach out, give me a call, so I can have something all officially put in place for next week Friday. And you'll be on at 10:15, Benjamin, if you don't mind. Freedom Style Friday, next week Friday.
10:15?
Starting 10, yeah, 10:15. So we
Okay.
just have to get going. Uh, get we don't want to start promptly at 10 o'clock, but about 10:15
Right.
Friday. You'll be on,
Yeah.
Benjamin. Just please
No.
give me a call so we
What's your
can
number? What's your
You got to
number?
give him your number, CJ.
take it. You're ready? I'll give it to you real quick. If you,
Yeah.
that's 954 695 7045. And shoot me a quick text so I can know you're still a scam. 954
Okay.
695 7045. CJ.
TJ, got it.
Shoot me a quick text. Okay.
Thank you.
All
Great.
right.
I love it. So I love the fact that Mr. Benjamin came forward and shared that. So if there's anyone else on here that knows how to use like
We like.
LinkedIn, that I'm
Mm,
sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. So if there's someone here that's very proficient in using LinkedIn, we can also use that training. That's what we're here for, to help each other and
So,
build each other up.
absolutely. Share the spirit.
Or
Keep it.
yes, or
Serving you.
Mr. Myron Gold was talking about, that's another one I'm going to share, he said, we're out there working and we're meeting people, but people can't find us when they go to look us up. So if someone is also good in knowing how to use social media and doing all these things, that if you guys are proficient in those areas, that's something we can also have you come forward and share. After I play Myron's video on Tuesday, after we see what he's talking about, if someone is proficient in that area, we'll be happy to put you on the stage to to share that information with us as well. Because that's how we're going to help each other to grow. So whatever your gifts are, don't keep it to yourself. Share. Because we're here to build each other up.
So
No, the
America,
Okay.
floor.
if
Yes,
you have something to
Yeah.
share, unmute and let's share.
go ahead, Miss Sylvia.
Yeah, what you mentioned there earlier on about working with people at a particular spot. I was I'm in agreement with you because I was in a situation at one point in time, and I realized that I had to be the eyes and the ears of the people who I was dealing with. So the first thing we have to do is to make them comfortable, and then if we are able to do that, then we can move on from there. We can work with them. We'll work together because that's what I did. And I got them eating out of my hands and everything was all right. So if you get them to be comfortable, feel comfortable with you, then we'll have things going the way we want to. I don't know if network working and my situation, if they mesh, but that's what I did and I got very good results. So, you know,
Yeah, it's the same for networking because people have to be comfortable before they even
yes, yeah,
decide to buy from you.
they
They
have
have
to.
to
So,
like you and trust you before they decide to go down that road with you. So once they get to that place where they feel that you're trustworthy, they like you and they trust you, that's it. So it's just building that relationship and you have that short window when you meet with them, when you sit down with them of how
yes,
to get
yes,
it done.
that's
Yep.
what I actually did. I sat with them, not at a table and a chair on a table looking down at them. I sat with
Mhm.
them and we talked,
Yes.
and it went well.
Hmm.
I had an experience last night I have to share. And I must say a pleasant good morning to everyone. And I am reminded that daily that everything happens on God's time and not on our time. I'm saying this to say that my sister, she didn't want anything at all to do with Atomy and its products. However, I was sitting in her room last night while Pastor Edwards' meeting was in progress. Her daughter has a fibroid. So I said to her, well, meeting is on, doctor is there, so if you want to, you could call the doctor. So I called Pastor Edwards and I told her that my sister would like to talk to the doctor. He gave her the opportunity. And she spoke with the doctor and it was given a list of the products that she needed. She claimed that she listened attentively, and she asked questions and they had good communication. So at the end of it, she she loved what she heard, but she claimed that they were expensive. But for me, I have several priorities, but my health is my first priority. But people are different. Anyway, I sat with her and I encouraged her to prioritize making him her first priority. And then we take it from there. So I'm saying that it was incredible. I couldn't believe because she always looked down on Atomy. But as I said, God works things in his own time. So that's an experience which really I'm happy for. And I rest my case and I leave the rest in God's hands. Thanks for listening. Miss Lovely?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yes,
here. That was good.
yes.
That
So
was
I'm
good
saying that
because
that is
at least she came on, she listened, she spoke with them. You said she has
yes.
fibroids?
Her daughter, her
Her daughter has
daughter.
fibroids. Okay.
Yes.
So,
So she was able to talk with the doctor who gave her advice, a list of the things that she needed. So
okay. So now what you need to do is send her some testimonials. I don't think we have any fibroids testimonial, but you can send her some other testimonials so she can see that
yeah,
it works.
we live together, you know. We live
Yeah.
together.
Mm-hmm. So,
We
oh,
live
yeah, so
together.
share some with
But
her. I'll
it's
send
sort
you
of
some.
difficult. She won't listen. She won't,
Do
trust
you
me.
know how to get
She
a
won't.
testimonials, Sylvia?
Yes, I know. She's
Okay,
not going to
okay.
listen. She's not going to listen. So the best thing is to buy the things and try them. It's the only way out. She's not going to
Listen,
listen, trust me.
you lead a horse to water, and that's about all you can do. You
Yes,
share the
yes.
information you gave her. She got the information from the call last night with the doctors, and you give her some more, and the rest is, as you said, up to her and God.
Yes. Yes, I rest my case.
Mm-hmm.
It's in God's
You did
hands.
your part. You did your part. Yeah. Because,
Uh,
I've learned that a lot of times we badly want to help people, but sometimes they're not where we're at. You want to help them so badly, but you can only do what you can do, and then that's it.
so that's true.
Yeah. So, but you did good. You did
Thank
good
you.
there. Yeah. So I
Thanks.
heard that a lot of the Momentum Morning folks were on the call last night. So that was good. So was there any takeaway from last night's call for anyone? Anything that they covered on there that was a takeaway?
Yeah, I had a takeaway.
Yes, good morning.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, last night's call, you're referring to the compassionate health call, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there was a lot of takeaway from that call. There's always a lot to take away, because you have a lot of people coming up with some amazing testimonies, and I absolutely appreciated Mrs. Sylvia for putting her sister on there who spoke extensively with Dr. Walita, and she gave a list of stuff. So that was amazing. For some of us, again, because I always write things down. So if somebody come up with fibroid situation, I'll be able to give them the list of the stuff that Dr. Walida suggested. Dr. Walida spoke extensively about the food that we have to be so careful, just like we always do here on Momentum Morning, that the food is contaminated, and that the Atomy supplements absolutely not replace, but assist us all to replace the minerals and the vitamins, and all of the good things that the food have. And she mentioned that she gave us two apps. One of the apps is called Private. I wrote it down, and the other one is Yuka. And apparently these apps will assist us in, finding out what's going on with the food, what kind of ingredients are there, or the food that we need to eat. So I don't know if anyone was on the call last night and maybe made a note of that. It's called, the one is Prove It, PROVE -it, and the other one that's free of charge is Yuka, YUKA, and that's a free app. So,
And the yucca we have shared several times on here. The other one I don't think I've heard of the other one, but the yucca we have shared several times.
okay,
So
again,
that's great.
yeah, again, that's why it is so important, Novelette. For me personally, I'm not a student. I have to listen over and over again to get things in my head. I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't on the call at that time, but yeah. So the other one that you don't know if is Prove It.
Okay.
Yeah, the Prove It is not free, but I'm going to check and see how much it costs. Maybe it can be more than $5 a month or so. I don't know. I'll check it out. But yeah, she shared that with us to check out the food. So again, of course, I am big on food, people. I always say that I'm 73 years old. I'm not on any medications. And sometimes people will say, oh, that's just what they call luck. I don't call it luck. I call it taking care of my body. And of course, the center, the most important is God first. For me, that's how I live my life. I speak to my body. I speak to my organs. I have little booklets that teaches you how to do that. So I do that all the time. I've always been very conscious about what I eat. But as we grow, of course, we learn, and you learn. I learned, maybe I was 50 years old when I used a product called Endas to polish my finishes, and this product made me feel so sick. I didn't get it at first. I thought, what's going on? Why am I feeling this way? Anyway, to cut a long story short, as I continue to use this product, I would feel the same way. And then I realized that, oh, something is wrong with this product. That's what got me into Melaleuca in my 50s. Melaleuca has helped me. I was with Melaleuca for like over 10 years. But of course, there is no comparison when it comes to Melaleuca and Atomy. Now, as I'm listening to Atomy and wonderful people that come on and speak, Miss Carol Spain said something that I have taken to the bank, and that is detox your entire home with Atomy. So slowly but surely, I started on the journey. Everything in my home now, except I still have a few Melaleuca product, and one of them is my dishwasher. It's not bad. Melaleuca stuff are not bad either. But I'm replacing everything with Atomy because, you know, Melaleuca, they were taking money out of your account, whether you like it or not. So I had a lot of products from Melaleuca, but I'm getting rid of them because I'm detoxing my home with Atomy. What else can I say? Yeah, thank you, Miss Carol, for always saying that. People need to hear these type of things over and over again. Sometimes we don't realize what it means to detox your home with good products. Because what good is it if you're eating good food, you're trying to your best to eat good food, you're using the product, but then you're using all these other chemicals in your home. You know, that I can go on and on about that. But that's my encouragement this morning. Let's just continue to educate people. I mean, I can go on and on about Atomy. Oh my goodness, this toothpaste. Wow. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for letting me share. I'm just excited. The testimonies. Now, I'm going to quickly talk about Maria.
Okay, go ahead.
Another person that is, you know, I'm not singling out Maria, but I'm just saying that there is so much that this company offers. There's so much education. The skincare. I was bragging about Maria the other day. I was like, you know, she is not only, what is your profession again, Maria? What does she do again? That the name of what she does?
Esthetician.
Thank you. But she also know the products almost just like you know, Valette. And I love that because sometimes you talk about the product and then she bring it into the skincare situation. And I've always, again, been very conscious about my skin. But thank you, Maria, because the evening care set has served me well. Ladies, please start with that evening care set, as Maria always say. And it is very, very affordable. It lasts forever. So far, I'm still using, and I've started with it, I think maybe 5 months ago, and I'm still using the foam cleanser from that time on. The one that I replace more often is the mask, and not as often as once a month, maybe every 2 months I replace my mask. And not the peeling gel, the cleanser, the actual cleanser. I've replaced those two more often than the other two. So I'm saying all of this to say this, it is extremely affordable. So please get on it. I've graduated now to the Absolute, and I studied the Absolute, and I'll share with you how that works for me. I don't know yet how it actually going, but I started on the Absolute. Also, as far as the products are concerned, the other thing that I use that Maria mentioned is the colon. The colon is $25 for a 2-week supply or use. and it is amazing. Always in and out of stock. Right now it's out of stock. I got 2 of them, and I'm out, and it's out of stock. So these products are not being out of stock because they for no reason. It's because they're popular and they are working. She also recommended to me another testimony that I have. Maria recommended that we use the microbiome probiotics. It is amazing. I can go on and on about the testimonies of the products that I'm using. I don't even want to get started with that hair product, the one that's on the global mall. I've always had baby hair. I mean, my hair is just very, very fine, and I'm wearing wigs. And when I heard about these products, I said, I'm so tired of wearing wigs. So if there's anything, and I don't mind, I really don't mind wearing wigs. I've been wearing them for a long time, and that is because of the unprofessionalism that's out there with these beauticians. However, I do have fine hair, so I decided to start that product. And do you know that it's my first set, and I've already experienced a difference in my hair? I rest my case. Atomy products are superior, they are affordable, and we just need to continue and not be impatient to educate, share, and share with our communities out there, and family and friends, of course. Thank you so much.
Wow. Well, thank you. Now that's someone that's using the product and is excited about it.
Wow, wow, wow.
Mhm.
Yeah. And Valerie, what I really do like that you shared this morning was the praise you spoke highly of Maria and her knowledge of the product. I like when we uplift each other and speak well about each other. It says something about the motto. It goes back to cherishing the spirit, creating the vision, following the faith, and serving in humility. It's a good thing, and I would love all of this to become a cornerstone of the culture in Atomy. That we go out of our way to speak highly, speak well of each other, encourage each other. It's a good thing. Thank you, Valerie. And by the way, did you say 73? I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I
But that was all.
am. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Keep it up. Thank you.
Okay.
I think your hand was
I
up.
think there was someone else that wanted to share as well.
Yeah, I think it was Carol.
Go ahead. Anyone else that had the feedback from last night's call?
I do. Last
Okay.
night was a great call as usual. One of the things that I loved about the call last night was when she talked about the fibroids. The fibroids are very important because there's so many young women who are getting the fibroids. And she gave a regimen for the fibroids, which I put in the chat. It's a 4 queen: the spirulina, the probiotic, the hemohim, the vitamin D3, the omega-3, the milk thistle, the excuse me, ginkgo natto, the vitamin C, and she added the Sicilian husk because she said one of the things with fibroids is that you need to go to the bathroom. A lot of people are not eliminating, and that's what's causing the problem. And she also talked about drinking the clean water and eating right for your blood type. And she talked about some of the items, well, some of the things that we're doing is causing us causing women the problem. And one of the things that I tell people, there are a lot of men who are getting so many ailments. Young men in their 30s are dying of prostate cancer. We got to realize to tell people they need to clean out their body. One of the things that I talk to a lot of young people about is detox. Because number one, younger people now are smoking everything under the sun. Don't know what's in it, they just smoking it. A lot of them are drinking everything under the sun. They're eating so much fast food. And my friends who work in the hospital are talking about how many young people are dying so quickly, and they're finding out so much is in their stomach, diverticulitis, and all these other problems because of the fast food that they're eating. And the sodas and what they're doing to your body It's everything is about a fad. It's about a quick fix. Let me do this and not do that. We have to learn how to change what we're doing in order to get better. Change will only come if we do something different. One of the things that I thank you, Valerie, about is, yes, we need to detox the house. I say that to every customer, to every member, please start using the Atomy product to clean out your house. Get rid of the laundry detergent, the dish detergent, the fabric softener, all those things that you're using, your toothpaste. The toothpaste does a lot. One of my members last night gave a testimony about her sister. Her sister was very reluctant in getting a toothpaste, so she gave it to her. And what she did was she was fixing her bed or something, and that was a safety pin somewhere, and it was open and she didn't know it, and it cut her finger. And she said her finger hurted so bad, it throbbed and throbbed. No matter what she did, nothing helped. So she thought about what Nellie had told her about the toothpaste. It would heal a cut. So she went and got the toothpaste and put it, she said before she put the toothpaste, she had her hand on her chest praying because she was in so much pain. She said this was the worst pain she's had, and she couldn't believe how bad it hurt. So she put that toothpaste on it, and she put her hand back on her chest. And before she knew it, she was like, wait a minute, the pain, it stopped throbbing. It didn't take no time, a couple of minutes. Her finger was feeling so much better. She called her sister to tell her, she said, I am so glad that you gave me this toothpaste. It has really helped my finger. And it just makes a difference. It's the little things that happen with our product. The toothpaste has a lot of healing mechanism in it. And that's what I tell people. Someone said, well, you with all the stuff that it heals, should I put that in my mouth just because it's going to heal your mouth too? We really have to stay focused on the product, the everyday essential, because a lot of times people don't want to hear about their health, but they will listen to you about their everyday essentials. And that's what I start with when I talk to people. I start with the toothpaste, the toothbrush, shower gel, shampoo, dish detergent, laundry detergent. And I have a friend who has a cleaning business, and that's what she used. She used the Atomy product to clean these apartments with. She used the O2 powder. The O2 powder and the dish detergent work wonders for cleaning. I promise you they work wonders for cleaning. We have to learn to do something different. We don't have to have chemicals in our homes that are killing us every day. So let's make a change by teaching and educating. And another thing I want to say, when you get on a Zoom about Atomy, make sure you have a pen and paper so you can write down the information for the product for whatever ailment it is. Have a pen and paper. It works very well. Another thing they went over last night was fertility. A lot of young women are not being able to have babies. And they're having, I have a young lady right now who called me about a week ago. She's having problems, her and her husband, by they want to have a child before she gets to be 40. She's 37, he's 39. So I was told that Rosalie has a program, and if you utilize it, the husband and wife both have to take the product, the same product together. Once they take the product together, she's having so many testimonies from people becoming pregnant. You got to clean that body out. And the product that she recommended was that it's called a complete health package. Hemohim, the noni, they have to take 2 full cups of the noni every day. The calcium, the saw palmetto, the Hansun nut, the Sephora Queen, the probiotic, and the vitamin C. So I'm gonna talk to my young lady today about her and her husband ordering these products. It makes a difference. We have to clean the body out. And I was telling some young people yesterday, please stop eating that fast food. If you cannot cook a hamburger in 5 minutes, why do you think they can cook one in 5 minutes while you're in that drive? Too much processed food is causing us all these health concerns. We're not eating fresh. We're not eating vegetables. We're not eating fruit. That's one of my main things that I eat every day. I make sure that I have fresh stuff. And gardening. Let's start gardening. We have to make a change in order for things to happen for us. I thank you all so very much for listening. Let's work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. Have a blessed day.
Thank you. Thank you. Amen.
Wow.
Well said.
This
Thank
is
you,
Benjamin.
Miss Carol. So was there anyone else with any takeaway from last night's call?
Yes, this is Benjamin.
Go ahead, Mr. Benjamin.
What I took away was the PDF on the 8 steps of success. And I found that 8-step success in the PDF, and so I'm going to use those 8 steps. I don't have it with me right now, but that's one of my goals, is to work on that. So, and she also said, if you could introduce the business to someone. I mean, you could introduce them about the product. You could talk about the product, all the product. But if you don't introduce them to the business, they lose the opportunity. That's the same way with Miss Angie said. Someone introduced the product but never told her about the business. So that's one thing I will also say. At least you said, "Hey, this is a business opportunity," and you know they take it from there. But those are my 2 takeaways.
Money before you order it, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay, great, Mr. Benjamin. So the business side, good. Okay, and was that it? Anybody else? Anyone else that was on there that wanted to share? Okay, let me see what Miss Carol said. The dish detergent, okay, let me see here what Miss Carol typed in. So she said the dish detergent and the, oh, okay, the dish detergent and the O2 bubble powder. What do we find the PDF of the 8 step to success? Okay, so the 8 steps to success, you would go into, typically where, like yesterday, I showed the little drop down arrow by the shopping mall, and you would click on ch.atomy, and then you're going to go all the way over to the far right for the business resource and go down to product resource. Actually, when you go over there, it's under Academy. I forgot. Yes. Product resources for the PDF and the PowerPoint. So under Academy, you should find it, the 8 steps. So just go to the little drop down arrow by the shopping mall and click on ch.atomy. And there's a lot of recording over there too that you guys can learn from. And when I started, I spent a lot of time over there because there's so much information in that particular area in regards to the products. When you go over to business resource and go down to products resource, and then the academy area, a lot of the success academies is over there to learn about the company. And probably that video that I mentioned yesterday in regards to the company that makes the toothbrush, that particular video might be over there on how Atomy came in and saved that company because they were about to go into bankruptcy. They gave them funding to expand their warehouse so they can make a lot more because they were not making a lot at the time. Yeah. So just go over there and just watch the videos and you'll learn a lot. But like we were saying yesterday, Atomy has helped a lot of the companies that they're working with to expand their warehouses and in so many other areas. So basically, they have teamed up with all these companies, so they know what they're getting.
Novelet,
Mm-hmm.
I got the 8 steps to success. So guys, this is where you guys go to get it.
Okay, good.
channel Atomy. So what you're gonna do from your website, so I'm gonna go back for a minute so I can make sure everybody gets it. So what you're gonna do is go to your US website. You're either gonna click on the three dots right here to get to channel Atomy, or you can go to Atomy Hub, which one is ever easier for you guys. All right, so let's go to Atomy Hub, and then you're gonna go to channel Atomy right here. The shortcut right here for Atomy, for channel Atomy. What I do is click shortcut. It takes you over to channel Atomy, where you can get all of Mr. Hyungil Park's videos, and you can go through it at your leisure. It has must watch, Academy, all of the US Sussex Academy, our CEO lectures, lectures from our members, and of course they have the promotional trip for when they went to Cancun, Mexico, when Miss Florence was a Sharon Rose Master. And we also have the Good Morning Atomy, which is very good. I suggest everybody go in there and listen to it. Okay. And then we have products, of course, short videos on each category: health, beauty, living, and food. So there's a short videos that you can send to your prospects to let them know, to show them short videos about the product. Then we have articles about the company, and then over to the more right, you'll get business resources. To get into this particular part of the website, you have to be a member. This is not open to everybody. It has to be you have to be a member. We do have the registration change, profile, company profile, marketing plan. We have the ABR system in English. Oops, sorry. And we do have it in Spanish, the ABR system in Spanish. We do have the 8 steps to success. So when you guys are looking for the PDF or the PowerPoint, it's under business resources under channel Atomy. We also have the product resources as well, where it has all the PowerPoints of all our products on the US site. This has the product resources, has nothing to do with channel, with the Gmail. It's only what's based on our US website. Okay, and then we have the seminar BD, and then other categories. Okay, so that's where you guys go to get the 8 steps to success or the marketing plan. Okay, they changed up the marketing plan a lot because they gave us a little bit more in-depth detail also with the marketing plan. So if you have not updated to the newest update of the marketing plan, please do so. This is the latest update. Okay, that was updated in 2025. Okay, and they're in different languages, so just be careful which one you chant. It's in Chinese, it's Spanish, Korean, and then the last one is English. Okay, all right, back to you, Novelet.
Oh, thank you, Nick. Hey, Nick, are you still there?
I'm still there.
Do you have time to talk about that meeting yesterday?
Yeah, I do have time to talk about the meeting. That's fine.
Okay, because Miss Carol missed it too. So I was trying to explain it a little, but since I wasn't there, you can go ahead and share that.
Yeah. So guys, when it comes to the expo that a lot of you guys want to do, there is requirements for to do the, hang on guys, I gotta mute those folks who are making a lot of noise. All right, so for those who wants to do the expo, you have to be auto sales master and up. They are taking, usually they want Sharon Rose and higher to do the expos or the ODS. So what they're doing exceptions right now where they're letting auto sales masters host the ODS or the expos. So to be able to do those, you have to be on, they prefer a Sharon Rose and higher. So you might have to get with your Sharon Rose team leader and they and your team. Everybody that's in your team, including above you, which is Sharon Rose and higher, and they can help you with some of your product for demonstration purposes only. Okay? The company then, once you have everything lined up with your expo, then you have to fill out the application for ODS. It's the same ODS application, but the only thing that you're doing is you're submitting the application and then you're following it up with an email to Wilkin. Wilkin is our coordinator for the East Coast. Okay, so you have to email Wilkin at atomypark.com and let him know that the application you're about to submit, it's going to be for an expo. Then there is requirements to complete that expo. Okay. So they will want to know, the number one thing they want to know is what is your plan for Atomy within the next 3 to 12 months before they approve the expo. Okay. So so that's one requirement that is required. And then if everything is good to go, Atomy will then send you out a couple products, probably 2 boxes of Hemoham. There's a couple products that I can't remember all of the products that they said they would send out, but depending on how much your expo is. Okay. There's also a requirement for your expo. Before Atomy could approve your expo, you have to have a lineup of about 50 plus people for your expo before Atomy approves it. Okay. Or for the ODS. So those are the 2 requirements that are required by Atomy before they approve your application for either expo or ODS. Okay. That's just a short summary of it. I'm waiting to hear back from Mr. Wilkin. He said he was going to share the application with us. So I'm waiting to hear back from him. As soon as I get the proper documentation, I'll be able to go over it and then I'll be able to explain to you guys a little bit more on the expo or the ODS. Okay, but that's just a summary of what we went through yesterday. They're going to have this ODS training every month. So we did request from the company to be able to send it out 24 hours in advance, so that way we can be able to get the link and everything. So we would be able to invite you guys out to the next training. There's also an update regarding usually we have like an MC training for those who want to do the ODS. Usually we have it the following Monday that we following the ODS training, but
Everybody's muted.
yeah, guys, I don't know what happened there. I just got kicked out. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it looks like everybody was muted, Nick.
Oh, okay.
Don't hear Novelet or CJ either.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. You guys can hear me still?
We can hear
Yes,
you now,
yes,
but
we
Yes,
can hear
now
you.
we
Go
can
ahead.
hear you.
everybody was muted for some reason. A
Uh-oh.
glitch. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Well, you guys were able to hear what I'm saying about the requirements for ODS and the expo.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So as soon as he shares the information with me, I'll be able to explain it a little bit more on the about the how the expos and how the ODS works. I lost the train I thought I was going at, but we'll go ahead and conclude with that for now. Yes, yeah, man.
Yeah, you were telling us about you didn't miss out anything, Nick. You
Okay.
were telling us that the notice for the meetings will
Okay.
be sent. Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
okay.
where
So
we're
that's
gonna
where I
start.
left off. Okay. So the meetings will be sent out like they have the training for the ODS once a month, and then following up that ODS training, we also have the MC training. But because this Monday, a lot of the leaders are going to be at the ODSs around the country, the MC training has been postponed until Wednesday. So Wednesday would be the MC training. We will get the link either Tuesday or Wednesday morning, and as soon as we get it, we will send it out to you guys who wants to attend how to do how to be MC at one of our ODS. Yeah, ODS stands for 1-day seminar. Okay.
Yeah, and Nick, perhaps you could just take a minute to emphasize the necessity for those of us who are new to the Atomy world to take a minute and really explore the website. It is necessary because if you are not conversant with the website, it says only one thing, that you're not growing, you're not moving forward. So please, Nick, if you could just take a minute and just break down the necessity. It's imperative that we get around the website. Please, Nick.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, like what CJ is saying, as a leader, as an Atomy member, it's very important that when you bring somebody aboard, a new person, you have to walk through the website with them. Show them exactly where the products are, what how to order, and navigate them through their website. It's very important on onboarding. So because if you just show them one or two products that you know about, they will not explore the rest of the website. So you have to show them each category. So make sure you go through each category and say, hey, we carry this, we carry that, we carry supplements, we carry toothpaste, personal care, we carry food, a little bit of the food, a little bit of every category, so they can then eventually on their time they can go. As long as you show them each category, they'll go through at their time and say, oh, okay, well, I want to try this, I want to try that. So make sure to show them your website thoroughly. Don't worry about the Gmail and stuff like that. They're not ready for the Gmail yet. They need to navigate the US site right first, and then move on to the Gmail if they need anything from over there. But don't try and cover everything with them, because if you do try to cover everything, the US website and the Gmail and the Azomall, they're going to get confused. So do one step at a time. But the most important one is the US website. So, all right. So
Great, great.
please navigate you make sure and sit down with your new member, customer, or distributor and have them walk through every inch of the website. Just like I do on Tuesdays. You guys, just because I do it once a month, doesn't mean that you guys have to wait until next month when I go over it again to invite your people. No, this is where you sit down with your people one-on-one, either on Zoom, if you can meet in person, or in person if you can. Okay? This is why Atomy has given you the tools to do it. The only thing they don't give you is Zoom. But it's your initiative as a leader to acquire the tools that you need to make the business work for you. Okay? And I'll leave it at that.
It's incredibly empowering. It is so, when you yourself become conversant with that shopping mall, I call it the wellness store. When you have an understanding of how the website works, where to find what, just explore it. It's that feeling of empowerment. It causes you to really become a part of the experience. It's extremely empowering. I want to encourage, Nick, everyone, those of us who are already the veterans in the business and those who are new, to just take and just walk through, explore every corner of the shopping mall. If I should offer you a new car today and say, hey, this is your Lexus, have it. I believe that for you to enjoy that new car, you will need to go through that car in its entirety, touch every button, open the trunk, the hood, just explore it. And that will cause you to appreciate that car. So it is with the shopping mall. There's so many questions that we ask from day to day, from momentum morning to momentum morning. Some of these answers are right there in the shopping mall staring at you. It's right there. So like, here comes the weekend. We should just take a minute, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, and just touch everything and just go through in its entirety. Take out your Atomy notebook and make some notes, but it's all there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I encourage everyone to get into your shopping mall and explore it.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Just
Guys,
right.
yep. Hang on one second, Novelet. Guys, you don't really need, like, I see a question here in the chat where you want a breakdown on each product that would help with each situation. It's not necessary. What you need to do is make sure and take the necessary products, which is the hemohim, the vitamin C, the probiotics, the key products, the omega-3, any of those, all of those are the key products that everyone should be on. Okay? Hemohim will help with any issue that you are having, any situation that you're having. But you just have to take more than the minimum requirement of it. So for example, the hemohim for people with cancer or anything like that, we found out that the sweet spot is 6 a day. Okay? From Dr. Walita. Okay? So guys, stick with the basics for any kind of health issue, but then also you got to take the noni juice. You can add the noni juice. You can add the, you just have to change your diet as well. Does it make sense you taking all of these supplements from Atomy and you're not changing your diet? You got to change your diet as well. Because it doesn't make sense you're eating all the regular stuff that you're eating and you taking the supplements and then you say, oh, it's not working. But you have to add you have to change your diet as well. This is the only way for these supplements to work. Okay. Yes, Benjamin. Yes, that's what Miss Jin did say on the call yesterday on the training. Everybody has to be a product of the product. That means that you have to be buying everything on the mall. Okay. So,
Yes.
yep. So that's that. I do have a one hand raise. So I'm going to go ahead and call on Valerie. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for this morning. And then we'll see you guys Monday. All right. But go ahead, Valerie, if you want to.
Thank you, Nick. I just want to encourage us all because this is what I did. Saying what Iglo said yesterday and what Nick is just saying, that fortunately for us, Atomy has Zooms almost the whole week. When I first started, and of course I was encouraged by my amazing uplines, which is Odie, and of course Valderine played a big role in assisting me, but we really do have to apply ourselves by going on these calls. Every single time you get an opportunity to go on the call, go on the call. I learned a lot by just being on the calls. Of course, when Momentum Morning now was first established, that was a big take for me, because now it's in the morning, I'm on this call as much as I can. That way, in my humble opinion, it gives Novelet, Nick, Maria, the opportunity, CJ, to share some of the things with us that are brand new, like what Novelet does with the products, teaching on the products, sharing with us because she does an amazing job going into what these products do. So we have to really apply ourselves with little things like Nick just said, go in the back office. Make sure that you understand what's going on there. Help your people to be in the back office. Some of the things that Nick does on Tuesdays, Lisa does an amazing job every Tuesday teaching us how to navigate the website. So I'm just encouraging you all, please, let's just try to take some of the loads of our leaders here on this call and apply ourselves to research some of the things. Go on YouTube, but go on the Atomy calls with other leaders out there. The Thursday night call is amazing. Go on there. You will get so much testimonies from different people. Go on there. Go on Lisa's calls, the Tuesday night call. Go on the Monday night call. There are so many calls where we all get information. Like I said, I've never heard anybody, and I've been doing healthcare wellness for a long time, but I've never heard anybody use the word detox your home. To me, that word, just that little word, I use it now and people go like, huh? Because that's how I felt when I first heard detox your home with Atomy products. So I just want to encourage us all to please just take the load of these people. Let's get our own information. Let's try to educate ourselves, because after all, this is our business. Thank you.
Yes, Miss Valerie, well said. And that's a great way to start, because you know what? If you had a regular brick and mortar business and you had 200 products in your store, you would take the time to know the product. So when your customers come in and say, I have this, or do you have this? If you don't know what's on your shelf and someone comes in asking you for a particular product and you go, oh, I don't know, and you don't know where to find it, your store is not going to be in business for long. You're going to close it down. It's the same thing here. That's why we stress, as Miss Carol said, she said, please hear my heart. We are all Atomy distributor. Please go to your shopping mall and look at each tab to know what products are in your shopping mall and in the living section, and also find out who your upline sponsor is. So it's a great way to start, because as you go out there, perfect example, the sanitary napkins. So many people say, I didn't know we had sanitary napkins. You're out there, we're speaking to ladies all day long. and they're using these toxic sanitary napkins over the counter. So you go Google the dangers of sanitary napkin, or you ask the question, are they made from a recycled newspaper? The information is out there. So now you can educate these individuals that you're meeting out there, because most women have no clue. Those things are made pearly white from bleach. And that's why women are having so much ovarian cancer and fibroids and cysts and recurring yeast infection and the chronic itching and all that. We have something here that can help. And there's so much more. Nick, before you go, put me back as co-host, please. I want to share, put one thing on the screen and then we can go. So guys, just remember, you are the CEO of your own company. This is your own business.
Yeah, you're already co-host Novelet.
So you need to know what is on your shopping mall. So you meet someone, you say, oh, I'm having these terrible hot flashes. I'm having these menopause. Oh, I have something for you. It's called Sephora Queen. And you share it. I have a lot of women on there that rave about how this Sephora Queen has helped them with their hot flashes, the ringing in the ear, you name it. So just know your products and you'd be amazed, because we have the products on here. And I always, as you say, always go to Hemoheme. So I wanted to share this earlier. I'm back home now. I finally made it back home. I had a little emergency I had to go out for. So I wanted to share, these are just testimonies I found online. So that's why I said, Google the products. People are actually sharing these things online. This was not from YouTube. So, and this is, as this one says, stage 4 bed sore healing. And you just keep going, and it's just amazing as you sit down. This is showing the toothpaste here with Hemoheme. And so they did Hemoheme toothpaste and the probiotics here. And then this one here, they're showing something else. So these are just different testimonials that I found online. But if you do your research, this is thyroid. So she, as you can see the difference, the swelling is going down as she uses the product. And when I find these, I just save them. You know, I just have, yeah, so that's it there I wanted to share on the screen. So just go Google each product and see what's out there on them and save them. And then you have your own little testimonial that you can share. Because there is a lot. You go to Google, you Google Hemoheme, and if you go up to images, when you Google Hemoheme, you want to see what images are out there. If you just click on images, then it takes you out of the article, and whatever images are posted, you have access to it. So there's a lot of way you can do your research. As I said, as we said all the time, YouTube, Google, the information is there. But if you do each product on Google and you click on images, you'd be surprised what you find. Sometimes you can get some good little clippings that you can take and save for yourself. And just build your arsenal for your different product line. Because that's what I do. That's what Miss Carol does. That's what Maria does. You know, we all do. And then, of course, Miss Carol had to chime in on that, the pain patch, as we call it. Ethanol patch are amazing for cold, flu, and a sick house. Oh, yeah. Tell them about that, Miss Carol, and then we're going to go. I love that testimony. Tell them about that.
I have a member who, she was having problem with so much stuff, and she was stopped up. I mean, her head, she could not come outside. She said, I don't know why this pollen is so bad, but we don't have any pollen right now. Pollen been gone. And she said, she heard me talk about those patches. She took the patches and put one on each vent in her house. She said within an hour, she felt so much better. She could breathe. It detoxed her house. And one of the things I'm going to say to people who have indoor pets, please realize one thing. Your pets are bringing stuff into your home that you don't have a clue about. start using those patches more because it will clean up your house. And that's what she has an indoor pet. And of course, she take her dog out at least 2-3 times a day to go to the bathroom. They're walking whatever's coming in on their feet, on their bodies. Please beware. Utilize these patches for a lot more. She put them patches on every vent in her house. Within hours, she was breathing because it was the vent as the air conditioner was blowing. It was I don't know the word. It was taking the patch and it was circulating in her house. It circulated the air in her house. And she said that's how she got better. She could not believe what happened. So we have to utilize our product. One of the things I love about Atomy product, they're multi-purpose.
Yes.
Y'all have a great weekend. Start
Thank you for
utilizing
that.
the product. It makes a difference.
Yeah, thank you for that, Miss Caroline. She's so true when it comes to pet because I'm a pet person. So I have my wonderful Atomy line and my Kangen water. So we use that 2.5 from our water to sanitize the home with the pets. And now I'm adding that patch to my air conditioned vent. So we're detoxing the home, people. I've always talked about cleaning the home up, but Miss Caroline put a word on it, detoxing your home. I always talk about detoxing the body, but I never use the word detox in your home. So that's just like Miss Valerie said, that's what I do. So a whole lifestyle change, people, not just the body, but your home and everything else. So wonderful. Today was great. So
Yep.
I guess it was
I got one more thing before we wrap up.
Mhm.
All right, so let me just share my screen real quick.
Oh, the website?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. There
So
goes.
guys, this is the YouTube channel where all of the Momentum morning calls are being posted. Even the one, the English back office training that I do on Tuesday. Any ones that you see that says English back office training, that is, I would say, very important to go through. Okay. So as you go through the channel, there's 116 so far on the Momentum morning on this channel. So any ones that you see that says English back office training, I would say make sure and share it with your partners. Okay. So this is all the channel. If I do like have a special guest, it will not say Momentum morning, it will say the special guest information. Okay. So this is the channel that all the recording, even this one that we're recording right now, is going to be on this channel sometime later today.
Miss Carol is asking that you post the link in the chat, please.
I did.
Okay. So guys, just click on the link and subscribe and hit the bell. And every time that Nick posts, you will automatically have it.
Post it in WhatsApp, please.
Okay, I will.
And also when you watch a video, please hit the like button. Out of courtesy, always, whenever you watch someone's YouTube video, if you're watching their video that they share, like it.
Yep.
Every video that I watch, I like it.
Yep.
So do
Yep.
the same.
Yep.
Whether it's ours or whomever video you watch on YouTube, always out of courtesy, like their video.
Yeah. Because what happened is this is what YouTube uses to suggest additional videos to people.
Mm-hmm.
So if our videos get more views, YouTube will keep suggesting it to more people.
Yeah. So great.
All right.
So I hope you guys got it. Nick posted in the chat. You click on it and now you'll have it, because he also has some testimonies on there from the Thursday night call as well.
No, it's a different channel for that one.
Oh, it's a different one. Oh, he's got a different one with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That one says Atomy testimonial channel. So
that's right.
Yeah. So that is the same channel, except you're going to take the Momentum Morning out, and you're gonna put at Atomy Testimonial Channel.
Okay. So guys, go out there and have a wonderful weekend.
Yep.
Share the products, and maybe you guys will come back with some testimony, because I was out this morning. I had something to do, and funny enough, I had a young lady with me, and we got held up with what I had to do. So that's why I had to use my phone. But guess what? As she's listening and the toothpaste came up, as I'm coming, she said to me, "Oh, I forgot about that toothpaste. Can I get some now?" So when I put my order, she's going to be getting toothpaste, because I presented to her before. She never purchased anything. And she's like, "Oh, I forgot. I want to start with that toothpaste." So it was good that she was with me this morning. So all things work together for good for them that love the Lord, because it worked out perfectly, because now she's going to get her toothpaste. So, I might not have been able to share the screen, but it worked out because you guys open up and you talk, and now I get a customer. She's going to get her toothpaste, and that's the beginning. So it worked out well. So, all right, we're done. Post it in the WhatsApp. Yeah, Gabrielle, he's going to post it. Right, Nick? Oh, he's gone? No, he's still there. Okay, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. Thank you. Blessings, everybody.
Yes. See you all on Monday.